Hello, welcome people. So today what we are doing is nothing much, just some coding I guess. So let's see what we can do today. So let me just play some music as well.
That's a pretty good idea. How do you propose to launch this?
Well, I happen to have a paste. If I can copy it and paste it to you.
Let's see what this thing does.
Okay, I have transmitted to you a file called Messagetxt with a lot of things that I had hoped to delete from, but honestly, I feel better that I didn't delete them. You know, some days that just, you know.
There is a figure. If I run it again, if I put the number 5,
I especially like the part where it says background information. Compare the different kinds of landers, hoppers, rovers, and penetrators, geometries, behavior, and ability to survey the largest proportions of the lunar surface. Landing support, i.e. tetrahedral, cubic, and rhombic dodecahedral. I especially like the rhombic dodecahedral. Landing pad configurations for smooth, ordinary, and rough terrain, respectively. Antennas, anti-dust, and anti-static solutions. Batteries, cameras. Gimbal pointing, regolith ionization lasers, solenoid for repositioning maneuvers after landing, which is also the anti-dust solution on my TAD, solar panels, spectrographs, and I guess that might include spectrograms, system block diagrams, and the video will also explain the system's landing, orientation, prospecting, and VLBI telescope modes. And repositioning modes. The disclaimer, quote, specifications subject to change, unquote, will appear at the beginning and end of the video. So hoppers are the new rovers.
Nice. I'll look at this.
Because when you're launching yourself from one place to another with a solenoid, you're actually you're solving your dust problem. I have a video about this.
Alright, so what I do is I'm just leaving my microphone off.
That super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom.
Well, I hope that was the URL instead of the title for the URL.
Excel spread. Although Excel options, this is to a file. Nothing shows up, no error messages.
That's more like it. Have a look at that one. And just imagine the same thing, but without any wheels.
Oh, holy shit, that's so cool, man.
I love it. And if we play our cards right, it can make us rich.
That is crazy.
Sleep on it and let me know what you think.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that message.txt file you sent once I get this challenge done. That thing is nuts, that video, just looking at it now.
I think of it as an anti-dust solution.
This thing is crazy.
If you had rocket engines or propellant, it would add more dust onto your lenses. You would decrease your viability as a VLBI telescope after you've shot your lasers at the lunar surface to take spectrographic measurements. Because you've got to have a dual-use telescope solution, right? After you prospect for all the metals that you might be able to sell. Just saying.
I want to see it jump more, for fuck's sakes. That is so cool, man.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but I haven't decided on the final storyboards yet. So if you want to propose a set of storyboards that fit that video outline, please do, and send them to Fiverr candidates, whoever you want to. I don't need to approve. I trust your judgment. So just go with it and make the most money you can.
I don't know that I'm capable of doing so, but it certainly seems good.
Well, I'll answer any questions you have, but I trust your judgment. When you have a solenoid plunging a lander to a different part of the moon, you also have enough mechanical torque and tension and jerk and jab and all the other names for different kinds of acceleration and derivatives in motion that guarantee that you're going to lose most of the dust that is collected because of static and just dust landing on the moon.
Appear, then you know that it ends.
So
I've saved
every time you
to
punch yourself into a different location,
that you can obtain from the
shake all the dust off the lenses, which is something that a rover cannot do and a penetrator cannot do. I'm not saying that a rover and a penetrator might not be better after you have data from hoppers, but you need to get the data from hoppers before you know what kind of rovers to send and where to send the penetrators. It's that simple. It's as first principles, 1 + 1 = 2.
know the name of the sheet, then you can simply call GetSheet by name.
It echoes in my mind.
And this will return a sheet object. I'll just save that to a variable called sheet. You can see this is a sheet or worksheet object. But if you don't know the name of the sheets inside the GetSheet names, and this will just return a simple list of
Hey,
string values, the cell,
I ask you a
which contains
question.
a value.
So, yeah, sure, do it.
Elliot, do you have a favorite DJ, or do you have like a favorite mashup generator, mashup creator?
Yeah, like I've got the
With
certain
all the names
producers
of the-
I very much like. Yes.
What's your favorite mashup?
What do you mean by mashup? Out of
The
interest,
cell
James?
in
Mashup is-
A1
Musical
use this
production
get the cell object.
generated
so that
from
doesn't
two
actually
different
get us the
public
value.
public,
Instead, it returns a
like
cell object, and that cell object will have a member variable called value.
it's kind of
that has
embarrassing,
the
but I'll send it
actual
to you
value
in
here.
the
So you
in
can
the
see
public
that
channel anyway, as soon as I can find
because
it.
the
Yeah, do it.
cell
So
right
do you mean
here is formatted with
somebody
Excel's
that flips tracks,
date
like
time
when
data
they
type.
And
when
merges,
In Python,
merges
it
two
is
tracks.
formatted with
here.
Your voice, it echoes
This
in my
guy's
mind.
not very well known at all, but everything he does merges two tracks, and you probably won't like this at all. Not many people do, but I very much like it. The first part is shit. The first part's terrible, but after it gets good. It gets good around like 2-3 minutes.
I will take a very careful listen, and while I am doing that, I'd ask that you take a listen
inside
at this,
of Python.
because
Yeah,
but if you ever just simply want
it's going to offend some of your sensibilities. I will let you know that up front. But
string value
But it's nothing
representation of
in his
it,
mind. Yeah,
you can just
yeah,
pass to a separate
bear
variable.
through that, because I think the holistic, you get the idea.
yeah, sure. Let's do it. Oh man, I think I might have solved this problem finally.
Your
Do
voice,
you,
it
do you know what
echoes
really
in my
helps
mind.
to solving problems? It's reading them. Actually, is most helpful.
I need to listen to Masingo.
Yeah, dude. I hope you don't hate it. It's probably a bad one to show you, but let's see what you think. That's
It
not-
sounds great so far. I'll let you know after I've finished.
Okay, I'm gonna put yours on and see you in 4 minutes. No, this is gonna be super good, man. I can tell.
Let's just call sheet, because this text right here, this is returned as an integer object. That's because this has been changing the so this square using only numbers by calling the the row and columns begin at 1. They don't begin position at 0. So 1 is the first row, using the B1 key for the worksheet object. They evaluate to the same thing, that the variable I, and then say get the cell that's at row I, and that second column, the B column. This saves me from having to convert I. This saves me from having to create this B1, B2, B3 string from the I variable. Instead, I could just pass I as the row integer directly to this cell method. To recap,
That was really good. Yeah, super good.
I'm still only 4 minutes and 44 seconds into yours, but it's really good too.
Oh, nice, man. Glad you like it.
I have a daughter who turned 18 in April,
Yeah.
and some of the people I follow on Twitter were talking about how would you feel, how would your 17-year-old self feel about you? And I have a friend from college who was part of that thread. I'm going to post it to you, but I'm going to put it in the private chat, not the voice chat.
Yeah, do it.
My daughter is 18 years old, and she's going to be 19 in 5 months or 6 months. I can't remember. And she and my friend Paul, who goes on Twitter by the handle Dr. Abominable.
Nice name, yeah.
Yeah, he. I think that they would be great together. I think I'm trying to get them to talk, but I think she's scared of talking to them, and I think he is cautious. He doesn't want to, he feels like it could be dangerous to talk to.
That's such a nice picture. Is that you and a friend and your daughter there?
Yeah, that's me on the right, and my daughter in the middle, and Paul Christopher Workman, also known as Dr. Abominable.
Nice, man. That's a cool picture. Really cool. So this must have been a while back. I'm guessing 14 years ago, 13 years ago.
2003.
Jesus, yeah. Wow. The daughter looks so sweet, bless her.
I'm so lucky you came to see her. I think they're going to get along very well. I think I'm going to get bullied by the two of them. Tell you the truth. I think the rest of my life is going to be devoted to catering to their very needs. Which is okay with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, man. I feel like that, like, people slide quite naturally into that role. Anyway, once you have a kid.
Let me
right?
show you a picture of her recently.
Hey, refresh. Oh man, just another problem. It's another hacker app problem. No, I'm not studying right now. I need to do some maths today. I need to go out and get some workbooks. And start a folder with the partitions of calculus, discrete maths, and algebra. Should maybe have another partition for arithmetic, and then I need to do some studying on algorithms as well. Oh, none, man, none. Yeah, I'll be like high school level. Maybe a bit above high school level, because I did study, I studied like A-level maths, like a little bit of A-level maths.
Hi guys,
But that's about it. Yeah. Quite bad.
it's me again. Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm just gonna turn you up, down, I can't hear you.
My mic was like 2 feet away. Hello, it's me again. Can you hear me?
Yes, Dan, yes.
Okay. Okay, so... Right, gonna need some help. So, wait. So you know Okay, I think I asked about this last time, but, it's about ffmpeg. But it's like, about the licensing and stuff. Do you know anything? About especially, like...
I know a lot. I know that ffmpeg has about 120 or more. I've not been keeping track in the last 2 or 3 years. About 120 modules, each of which has a separate license.
Okay, yeah, I know that, but I can't really find any information about the certain modules that I plan to use.
Consider yourself lucky.
Sorry.
Okay. Wait, is there like a difference between like the main ffmpeg library and the JavaScript library for it? Doesn't say anything. Yeah, I can't find anything at all. Module. Do you have anything on it? It just says license other. Okay. Found
The other license is actually quite well specified in the case law. If somebody says that, you know, if you go up to somebody and say, hey, I would like to use this stuff that you have, and I have a copy of it here, how much do I need to pay you? And they say, I have no idea. That is the other license, and what it means is that it becomes a question in equity, which you can settle before you even get to court, which is almost always the best way to settle. Understand?
Yeah, great. So...
Right. So the goal is not to go to court, right? But when you don't know how much you need to pay somebody to use their stuff, and they're willing to let you use it, but they don't know how much you need to pay either, then it's a question in equity. And you can go to court to find out, but it will cost you so much more money than if you find a third-party mediator.
Great, so I guess follow the things that they give me. Wait,
I have a mediation
by
clause
me.
that I always include in my contracts, and I will paste it to the voice chat channel in just a moment.
okay, wait 1 second. Wait, so okay, wait, let me see.
Welcome to lesson 43. In the last lesson, we learned how to read Excel files from an existing work.
Boom. Okay, wait, this is it's okay.
That we use to get a cell and then read that cell object's value. Worksheet, it's a totally blank one book object OS module. Just full.xlsx, the Excel file extension. This file will be saved inside of users al document. Saved inside. And you can see we're going to open up an existing file
so I
name,
guess I
with
will
a different
just
file name,
ditch
some file name,
ffmpeg and try using something else.
Well, I posted
and then
the
make modifications to this. In general,
sorry,
it's
not
a
the
good
arbitration,
idea
the
that when you
mediation
save
clause
this
to the voice
file,
chat channel.
Save it with
And
a different
what
file
I
name,
recommend
full
is
file
if
or
you need
original
to
file
use an
book,
ffmpeg system,
you can just call
and
the
you need to present the
return.
license to someone like a lawyer or a front page World Wide Web user, or anybody who might come across your software and need to know what permissions they might have to use it. You can include this mediation clause, which is almost always more economical than any of the alternatives. It's the one that respects the ideas from the originator of those ideas the most. And I hope it serves you well.
Alright, great. Well, person like me don't really want to deal with it.
No, you can just paste it onto the end of an MIT license.
That worksheet object. So we can see by calling
Great.
new
also,
worksheet
I'll let you know
object
that I
to the
based-
workbook. It'll also return that. Say I'll just store that in a variable called sheets named sheet1 sheet. Now you can also add new worksheets to your Excel file. You can notice right here in this blank workbook, I have 3 different sheets because Excel just starts off all workbooks with 3 different sheets named sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. If you wanted to add new worksheets to your workbook, you can just call the create sheet method. And I'll just I'll just store that in a variable called sheet2. So this will not only create and add a new worksheet object to the workbook, it'll also return that worksheet object. So we can see by calling GetSheet that now it's been added to the workbook with the name sheet1. If we don't like that name, we can go ahead and just use the title member variable to go ahead and assign it a new name. We'll just call this my new sheet name. Now when we call GetSheetNames, we can see that we've now changed its name. Let's go ahead and save this one as example2.xlxs. And when we open this, we can see that this new sheet name is reflected in the Excel spreadsheet. Now by default, this create sheet function will just add the new sheet to the end of the list of sheets. But if we want to add it to a different part, say make it the very first sheet, we can call create sheet. and then pass it two keyword arguments. We can pass it the index, which will be the position in the list of worksheets. So if we wanted it to be at the very beginning, we could just say index 0, or maybe if we wanted it to be the third sheet, we could say index 2. Let's just go ahead and put this at the beginning, and then set the title as my other sheet. And I'll go ahead and save this as example 3. And you can see that my other sheet has been made the first sheet in this list of worksheets. So to recap, you can view and modify a sheet's name with its title member variable. You can change a cell's value by using the square bracket syntax, just like changing a value in a list or dictionary. And any changes you make to the workbook object can be saved by calling its save method. Just pass the string of the file name you want to save it as to the save method. Welcome to lesson 44. Which roughly covers pages 295 to 302 of the Automate the Boring Stuff with Python textbook. You've probably dealt with PDF files before. These documents are binary files, which makes them much more complex than plain text files. In addition to text, they can store lots of information about font, color, layout information, they can have pictures in them. So if you want your programs to read or write PDFs, you'll need to do more than simply open them with Python's open function. Unfortunately, there are Python modules that make it easy for you to interact with PDFs. But unfortunately, while PDF files are great for laying out text in a way that's easy for people to print and read, it's not really straightforward for software. The file format isn't really straightforward enough for software to parse into plain text. We'll be looking at a module called PyPDF2. And this is a third-party module, so it doesn't come with Python, so you'll have to install it with pip install pypdf2, and be sure to get the capitalization correct. Everything is capitalized except for the lowercase y. So because the PDF file format is so complicated, PyPDF2 might not be able to extract text from a PDF document perfectly, and in some cases, it might not even be able to open some PDF files at all. There really isn't that much you can do about this, unfortunately. PyPDF2 may be simply unable to work with some of your particular PDF files. That said, I haven't found any PDF files so far that can't be opened with PyPDF2. Of all the Python modules for dealing with PDF files that I've looked at, PyPDF2 seems to be the best one. Now, PyPDF2 doesn't have a way to extract images or charts or other media from a PDF document, but it can extract text and return it as a Python string. So to start learning how PyPDF2 works, I have this PDF file called meetingminutes1.pdf that you can download from otbor.com/meetingminutes1.pdf, and this is just some random PDF file that I found on the internet. Now I've saved this to my users/al/documents folder, which is my documents folder. So I'm just going to quickly change the current working directory to that folder. Oh, whoops, I forgot to escape this backslash right here. So first I'm going to have to call Python's open function that we've used before and pass it that file, meetingminutes1.pdf. By setting the current working directory before this, I can just call it with meetingminutes1.pdf. Otherwise, if I didn't set the current working directory, I would have to type out the full path for the entire file. So open by default will open a file in read mode, but we actually want the mode to be in read binary mode since PDFs are a binary file. So I'm going to pass the string RB to it. So now that we have this file object for meetingminutes1.pdf, now we're going to pass this file object to PyPDF2. PyPDF2 has a function called PDF file reader. We'll pass it that file object, and this will return a new PDF reader object for this file. I'll just store it in a variable called reader. So the reader objects all have a member variable called numPages with a capital P, and that'll store an integer of how many pages are inside this PDF document. And they also have a method called getPage. You can pass it a page number. I'll just pass it 0 for the first page, and this will return a page object. So let me just save that to a variable called page, and once I have the page, I can then call the extract text method on it. And this is what looks at the PDF file and then extracts text from it and returns that text as a Python string. Welcome. Now we're going to pass this file object to PyPDF reader object for this file. I'll just store it in a variable called that to a variable called page. And once I have the page, I can then call the extract text method on it. And this is what looks at the PDF file and then extracts text from it and returns that text as a Python string. So you can see this is the official board minutes. You can see that PyPDF hasn't done a precise, perfect job since the PDF format is really complicated and getting all of it correct is really tricky. So a lot of software doesn't do it perfectly. But you can see that this text that it's returned as a string matches up with the text in the PDF. Oh, and the total number of pages. If you wanted to get all of the text from this PDF document, we could just loop over all of the pages. I'll just say for page num in range, and the total number of pages in this document is stored in num pages. And then I could just print out the string that's returned by calling getPage. For each page num, and then calling the extract text method on that page object. pretty much limited to PDF for a different date. Even number pages from this document, or maybe I just wanted the cover page from some other document added to the front of these meeting minute PDF file. Import. I'll have to do the same with the second file. For the second file. Yes. So to create that new document, I'll have it anywhere on the hard drive. It only exists in the computer's memory in our Python program for right now. But writer objects have a method called addPage, which will let us add page objects to the end of the document. So right now this is a completely blank PDF with no pages at all. It has zero content whatsoever. So let's go ahead and add the pages. So I'll just create a loop for pagenum in range reader1.num pages. So no matter how many pages there are in this PDF file, we'll just loop over all of them. And I'll just get the page object by calling reader1's getPage method and pass it the page number. And then I'll take that page object and I will call the addPage method for the writer object, and I'll just pass it that page object. So this is looping through all of the pages in meeting minutes 1.pdf, getting each page and then in turn adding them to the end of the writer PDF document. I'll just press enter, it runs that loop, and then I'll have this exact same code, except I'm going to change it so that it's using reader 2. So now I have this writer object that has all of these pages added to it, and I want to save this to the hard drive. So just like I had to call open and open a file in write binary mode, in order to save this writer object, I'm going to have to call open, and then we'll just say, we'll just call this combined minutes.pdf. We'll have to open this new file in write binary mode. So I'm going to pass WB as a string to the second argument of open. And that'll give us a file object that it returns. I'll just save that to a variable called output file. And in order to save this new PDF, I'm going to have to call the writer object's write method and pass it that file object. And then just to clean up, I can call the close method on that output file and also close out those PDF1 file and PDF2 file variables as well. So now if I go to my documents folder in user/al/documents, I'll be able to find that there is a combined minutes PDF, and that this PDF file contains the contents of that first PDF, and then at the end of it, the contents of that second PDF. So I could make a more general program that we can just feed several PDF file names and it'll just produce this new combined document for us. But I hope that shows you how PyPDF2 can be used to both read PDF documents and also create new PDF documents. You can't create new PDF documents from scratch, but you can create documents using the pages from other PDF documents. So to recap, the PyPDF2 module can write and read PDFs. Opening a PDF is done by calling open and be sure to use the read binary mode, and then taking that file object that open gives you and passing it to PDF file reader. This gives us a reader object. And a page object can be obtained from this reader object by calling the getPage method. You can find out how many pages are in this document by looking at its numPages member variable. And the text from a page object is obtained by calling extractText method. And note that because the PDF file format is so complicated, a lot of software often can't correctly read this information, or maybe the PDF wasn't produced in a perfectly valid way that can be read by all software packages. So this might be a bit imperfect. You can create new PDF documents by calling PDF file. Welcome to lesson 45.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Do any kind of computation other than bridge the divide between two
In
different
this
APIs.
lesson, we'll cover how Python can create and modify Word
can't-
documents.
That's a good
Word
question.
documents have the
is
dot
a
by
null
running
function.
pip
Well, that would be
install
multiple because
python
electron is a
dash
subatomic
docx
particle.
from
I've
LibreOffice.org,
looked over
and structure
carefully,
is
and I'm pretty
represented
sure
by
it's an old
code
tongue,
from
which is cool, because I don't think anybody's ever published an old tongue before, and we need a whole lot of them.
represents
cool,
the
man.
entire
We
read the
We
docs.
need way more than
.org.
just one.
Although there's a version of Word for OS X, this lesson will focus on Word for Windows. So it represents the entire
Okay.
this file.
I know my
demo
for loops
document
right now. I just need
starts
to get an
whenever-
if statement.
and
Right?
now demo.docx. And this will return a new document object. So I'll just store that in a variable document. OpenOffice.org's OS X. Notes. Word documents have the .docx file extension, and Python can interact with these files with the Python docx module. You can install this module by running pip install python-docx. Now, if you don't have Word, LibreOffice Writer and OpenOffice Writer are both free respectively.
What is-
Word for OS X structure is represented by 3 different data types in the doc load from auth4. So let's go ahead, capital D, docx.
Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, I guess. No need to thanks so much.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to express gratitude, because gratitude is one of the most important emotions to express.
Oh, come on, man. Why isn't this like...
Now it's getting cold, I want someone to hold, yeah.
But how important is it to know JA?
Super
You know,
important.
Joe, what?
You said it was one of the most. Gratitude was one of the most important emotions to express. But what about how important is it to know JS? Like
One
basic
second.
Node.js without Express.
I'm not.
Or what about
I'm not
Power?
entirely sure that JavaScript is an emotion. I think that JavaScript is a collection of.
Well, you said it was
You don't
important to
have
express.
objects file.
Yes,
I've
I
saved it.
said that gratitude was an important emotion to express, but JavaScript, I do not think is an emotion. I believe that JavaScript.
Well, it is related to Express,
Let's take a
certainly.
Look at the first paragraph of text
Yes,
in
this
the
is
paragraph
JavaScript
object.
web server is Express.
Just give me 10 minutes to Photoshop this Google search when it's.
If for Express, why
not
Google?
even-
Why Photoshop it? Just use inspect element.
Is it?
The result of a...
Why is Photoshop so slow? I have like an i7.
Because it's from Adobe.
True, Adobe programs are slow as shit.
Mm-hmm. Microsoft is next.
Yeah, Microsoft.
No, Guido is working for Microsoft.
Yep.
I'm very disappointed.
Sayonara.
What?
I have the utmost confidence.
Tak, amicie.
Ah, I know that word. Macro.
Oh my. What's up?
I'm eating sandwiches. I supersonically snatched them from a bag. And I'm reading the news.
You're reading what?
The news, and I'm listening to you.
News. Horrible, horrible news. Romanian
Apparently,
news.
apparently an airplane bumped into a bear when it was landing in Alaska.
Lol.
Not for the bear.
Lol.
LOL.
Lol. So sad.
It is.
So
Especially for the
funny.
bear. The bear did not survive.
So
It's
funny.
very sad.
Yeah, I
Let's see
mean-
if I can find it.
Poor bear, right?
It was a 737-700 in Yakutat, a village in the south of Alaska which is not connected to the outside world through roads. The airfield personnel inspected the runway 10 minutes
See, here
before
is the
landing
list.
and saw nothing
These are
strange,
par-
according to the company Alaska Airlines.
Nothing
They didn't spot any bears or anything.
Paragraph up.
No, there just happens to be a bear ambling around.
Yeah.
Alaskan 825 go around, runway is occupied, traffic is a large bear.
That was funny.
And one of the engines of the Boeing has been very much damaged. The bear went out with a smash.
With a what?
With a smash.
Smash. Oof. Oof.
Let's see what else happened. A piece of stone which has been found, which turns out to have been a sort of axe from a Neanderthal man. What else? Oh, apparently it's at least 40,000 years old.
40,000-year-old Neanderthal.
14,000-year-old stone. It used to belong to a Neanderthal.
That sounds crazy.
And what else has happened? More ladies are opting to wear grey hair instead of colouring it with loads of chemicals. Almost half of
there any-
young people say they feel worse through corona crisis. Sorry, what did you say?
I was going to ask, is there any news on the deep channels they discovered underneath Stonehenge? The Stonehenge stone monuments in Cardiff? Is that right?
No,
I haven't heard anything about that. Sorry, John.
I didn't see anything about that. No, Stonehenge is in Wiltshire, Cardiff is in Wales.
I'm sorry. I'll find the. There was a recent news item about very deep caverns that were discovered in almost an entirely vertical orientation. I'll
Yeah.
post it to voice
What
chat.
kind of orientation?
I'll post it to voice chat as soon as
Okay.
I find it.
That sounds interesting.
That sounds, yeah. So,
Oh, Australian military executed 39 civilians and prisoners in Afghanistan. People are speaking of a war crime.
Oof.
it should have been 69.
What?
That'll be funny if it's. I mean, wouldn't. Don't worry about it.
Good joke, bro. Good joke.
Hilarious.
Joke. Hilarious
So
joke.
hilarious.
Ah, kills me.
Ah, it killed them too.
Yeah. Poor guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Apparently they did it as an initiation ceremony.
What?
what the? It sounds like some cultist.
No, just Australian. I suppose you could say what's the difference.
I'm wondering what happened here. I mean,
Don't
They
let
called it-
Opal win. Don't let Opal
They
win.
called it the blooding of new recruits.
Yeah.
I've
They
just
made
done,
them shoot an unarmed prisoner.
I've just done the most disgusting solution to the problem
Jesus.
ever.
I'm just going to let in my cat, and afterwards, Macro, would you like to play chess?
Yes, let's go.
I'm just going to let in my cat.
Yeah.
Blooding.
Bloody.
I love to go blooding on the weekends.
That
And
that
so-
article, Jameson? New discovery. Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Got a runtime error. Who knows why? The space complexity on this one I did must be fucking crazy. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know you, so that might be true.
No, this is really stupid. I
Ah.
can't believe I even suggested this would be a good thing to do. Oh my god. Let's go. I only have myself to blame really for this, don't I?
Yes, you do. Ah.
Yeah.
Anybody good at working out the space complexity of algorithms?
I am a bit. If you post the algorithm, I might be able
Yeah.
to help.
You mean the memory complexity?
Yeah. If you guys can tell me what it is on this one, that would be great. Oh, it's gonna be JavaScript, by the way.
Oh no, JavaScript. But this is a Python server.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good point. Shit, I must be on the wrong server.
No, it's okay. We are extremely welcoming.
Accepting, thank you.
Extremely.
He's extremist.
We are more welcoming. The Python server is more welcoming of JavaScript than the JavaScript server is welcoming of Python.
That's true. That's why I like
True.
you guys. You see, I've met many a good person on this server that wouldn't exist on the JavaScript server.
And
No, they wouldn't exist because they have died.
Big O squared.
Big Go Squared. Well done, man. That's shit. That's terrible.
That's okay. You'll figure it out. Just, adjust the middle loop, not the inner loop, but the middle loop.
Oh, I'm really struggling here, man. I need to return the value of x when it's less than k, but I can't do it in place. I don't know how to do it in place.
Bro,
Okay.
you got me. I don't know how to.
It takes me way too long to fucking do this. Why does it take me so long to Photoshop stuff?
Instead of very, you should have wrote crucial.
Yeah, yeah, this don't work. Okay.
Mistake.
Stupid.
Mistake.
you just said, mistake.
No, yeah. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know.
Oh god.
If x is greater than k, I can just break, and then just return x. Oh,
I think that's a great idea.
Shit.
It means you don't have to sort the array. Yeah, do that. Do that. Please.
You fell for it.
Yeah, I did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah.
I'm not even gonna bother photoshopping anything. I'm just gonna fucking close. Okay, guys, I promise you this is like not photoshopped or anything, but I actually did have this in my tabs. I love that. Oh my god. It's like I'm hacking the mainframe. I love that.
I'm hacking my bed frame.
Shh. I don't know what to do.
play chess.
What I have to do?
Yeah.
It's chess is pretty simple. All that you have to do fundamentally is just move a piece.
The only question is which.
Fundamentally, yeah.
You could play chess, or you could plan to take over the planet Earth and impose your will onto the residents of the entire planet. Chess?
The latter sounds good to me.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So what do you think? Play chess or impose your will on the citizens of every geographical region on the planet Earth?
Impose my will.
How about both?
What kind of will?
I don't know, like, what do you want? Ruthenium? You could have stockpiles of ruthenium beyond the dreams of avarice.
What's ruthenium? Wait.
What do you mean? What's
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
it's a chemical element.
Oh no.
It's a chemical element with an atomic number of 44. It's a transition metal belonging to the platinum group of the periodic table.
This guy is like Wikipedia.
Uriel You're taking forever, mate.
No, sorry, my bad. Oh, good
It is
move.
also inert to other chemicals.
I actually got banned from Wikipedia. I got banned from the entire Wikimedia because
It has a very
Probably for posting conspiracy theory.
It has a very high melting point of 2,334 degrees Celsius.
That's interesting.
Now
Yeah.
that is science.
Amazing.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know how to play chess anymore.
Did you ever?
Evidently.
The fundamentals of chess is you move a piece. I can't do professional English, okay? I'm just trying to be him, but I can't because I'm
Chess
really
is
dumb.
Chess is a relatively simple game. All you have to really do is just place a piece. Oh, I keep failing these fucking tests. I'm gonna just find out which tests I failed. That's it. I'm just gonna pay money and find out.
Your problem now is that I'm playing unconventionally. Usually I played completely differently from what I'm now doing.
Bro, I don't even think about what I'm doing. About what I'm doing. You got me. Obviously. Ah, you got me, bro.
Which do I take?
So sad. Ah.
Hello. Someone joined.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
This isn't very good. What I'm doing. The engineering is all wrong. The
feel that way
implementation
now.
is terrible.
Engineering.
You feel that way now, but after you get it solved,
Yeah, but James, I
yeah,
very much
Yeah, but
appreciate
yeah,
your
but
wise words and stuff, but I have been doing this for 3.5
yeah,
hours.
you keep doing those JavaScript exercises, and honestly, I can't argue with you because there's so many more JavaScript jobs than there are Python jobs, but you're just promoting JavaScript, right? You're making life harder for people.
Ban
That's
him.
true.
If you were seeking out the hacker rank with Python exercises, then you would not be causing difficulty for other people. You would still be making the progress that you seek, and I agree it should be sought, but you would not be causing any kind of environmental externalities.
You're right. I didn't think about the butterfly effect before I engaged in this coding challenge. I probably should have.
Python is so cool, and it's so much more fun to talk about Python.
Well, Micro, what you gonna play?
shh. I like JavaScript and Python.
Macro, you don't know JavaScript how I know JavaScript. We're buddies.
How do you know JavaScript?
I know her personally.
I like her a lot.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
You
What
know
do you
her
mean?
personally. It's funny.
That's funny.
I wish I knew her personally.
Well, you can't.
Ah, so sad. Come on, boy. Come on, big boy.
No, you.
Let's see you.
I need 2 conditions here. I need if.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
oh. Hammer. Oh, I need to think.
You do. You haven't played chess in too long, I think.
Nah, and my brain is small brain right now.
Ah.
PP brain.
Yeah. PP brain. Small brain. Have patience, because small brain.
Patience I shall have.
Yes, thank you.
Interesting.
So this hacker rank challenge that I posted for Python is to read 4 integers, I think, and A, B, C, and D, and produce A to the power of B plus C to the power of D.
Is it one of those things that doesn't sound difficult up until you
That's pretty easy.
Yeah. Because that did sound pretty easy. Do you want to see the one I'm trying to do?
You're still working on JavaScript?
Yeah, I'm still working on this one here.
Oh, well, it's good that you are, but
But stop! What the heck?
start working on the Python hacker rank. You get so much prestige, so much more prestige in the Python Discord if you work on the Python hacker rank.
I don't think so, man. You know, it's like
I
getting
know
prestige from a maddening crowd.
economically, you can make more money that way, but there's some things that you don't want to do. If somebody pays you $100 to jump off a bridge, would you jump off the bridge?
Only if they come with me.
See.
But this is what I'm saying. It's different because the person who's paying me to code JavaScript probably is coding JavaScript to a certain
Not
extent as well.
different.
You know, sometimes I like JavaScript so much I don't even eat food.
Bro, same.
That's
There's
how
so
much
many more
I like
JavaScript job postings on your graph that you don't even look at.
in my local area, you mean?
Yeah, there's so many. Sometimes there's so many more JavaScript job postings that you don't even look at, that you don't even think that Python would be better for everybody. Every single one of those persons who was working on any single one of those jobs that could or could not exist for JavaScript, all of those people would be so much better off if they were working on Python.
That's true. In fact, there's more JavaScript postings in my local area than there are hot singles.
And that is exactly why you seek out the Python jobs, because they're unique, they're rarefied, they're the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme.
They're really not. I mean, I've worked with people that code in Python or do production Python code, and I don't want to work with them. They can go work with themselves. That's okay.
So you prefer JavaScript so much that you want to impose your preference on other people.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, listen.
No.
Listen. Like in my world, Guido never existed.
Honest question.
Yeah. In my world, Guido never came to existence.
Oh my god, I got played.
You got played so hard, dude.
I got played, oh my god. Oh heck. Now you got played, haha.
Well, I prefer Python. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Hey, I can't blame you, man. I really can't, you know. Fair enough.
And I'm very happy to be a Python tutor. I got my first bid from the tutor.com versus tutors.com. I tried signing up on both, and the tutor.com was the first to get back to me with a student inquiry. And some girl in Stockton, California needs
Ooh, some girl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lots of fun, right? Get a chance to help a girl out with a problem instead of all the men that end up here in the I love helping men with Python problems if they show up on the chats or whatever the channels. But honestly, wouldn't it be more fun to be paid by a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, who can deny that? Elias, can you deny that?
No, I probably can't because.
Well, you should try it. You should sign up. You should tutors.com or tutor.com, either one, both. Because that's how you enjoy yourself, right? You're enjoying yourself here, helping people who come with Python problems, right? And then for the ones that seem to be less engaged or I don't know what the what did they call it, the Protestant work ethic. For those who lack the Protestant work ethic, you give them the JavaScript exercises. Right?
Oh dear.
So you're a witch hunter.
Witch hunter. Oh my god. Oh
I'm
my
a rich hunter.
rich hunter. Oh my god.
Well, I'm just saying that you are trying to make sure that everybody is intellectually occupied by an important problem, which is a very admirable goal.
Five one nine 177.
Oh, this game gets intense.
Oh
I
my
bet.
god, which ones am I failing on? I don't understand.
I bet that a4 pawn is gonna cause me so much trouble. Ooh, oof. Big oof. Oh wait, that's your bishop, not mine, bro.
Did you? I thought you were gonna actually take it.
I thought I was so like I thought my bishop. Oh my god. Oh no. Anyway. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? No. No. I made mistake.
Yes, you did piece ditch.
Fuck. Uh-oh. Pizdiec. Uh-oh. That's not good, bro. Bro, that's bad, bro. Shit. Shit.
You literally say, "Hey, that's my bishop. Oh, I'm gonna eat it anyway."
Whatever. Hmm.
The situation grows tense.
Yes, Gerost. Yes. What did you do? Oh no.
Oh, what?
No. Oh no.
Stupid me.
Nah, you're fine. You're gonna win. Oh my god.
What the heck?
What could I do? What's a move? I don't even know. This one, I guess.
Looking at all of these test cases, I don't know which one I've got wrong. There's 390 tests, and it's impossible to work out which one I failed.
Okay. That's a good move. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Where are the pieces? I would love to look at them, but I don't know where to look.
Look at what?
Is it
I could.
voice chat, code help voice 1, code help voice 2?
Okay. So I can see if I can copy these out, but I'll have to make some way of testing against this. 1 second. I'll see if I can copy all of these into code help voice 1.
It's your turn. Please play.
I think small brain. Wait. Jeez, bro.
Oh,
Oh no, what can I do?
Why are you playing so badly? Why?
I'm distracted. That's why. I don't know. Right.
Hmm.
second. The expected output is here, and the algorithm is.
Crap, this is kind of a stalemate at this point.
Well, you gotta make a move.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, but no, I don't wanna. How to win game?
Oh, sorry, Jamson. I'm gonna get you over to this channel if possible.
I know what I can do.
Oh, bro. Oh my god, I gotta stop. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do.
Like I said, it's basically a stalemate.
Yeah.
The difference is that you have one more pawn, but that's...
Polame.
What?
No, my bad.
And you can't move the pawn, because if you move the pawn, I'll eat it with my bishop, and you can't eat the bishop, because the bishop will then be guarded by the king.
That's true. I lost. Hey, you win.
Or I lost.
We'll see. We shall see.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes.
Provocative moves.
The outputs all seem correct for the first 5 or so I've tried.
Rocket. G.
I can't believe I've been working on this for so long.
Oh, that's a fair.
big brain sandwich.
Yeah, it's those Dutch sandwiches which do the trick.
What the heck are you?
Just slamming my push and talk key.
Could you please post the original rank JavaScript exercise URL, please?
I'll do that right now.
What are you doing?
So for example, this is how I made my for loop. This is sort of the expected for loop, if you will. So where A is this row and B is the next row. Oh,
What the hell are you doing?
Why?
Bro,
What
stop
are you
it.
doing?
Bro, stop it.
Yeah, stop, man.
No,
Sorry.
I'm not. The keyboard. Damn it.
Yeah, the keyboard, yeah.
I'm just doing this.
Click, click.
Yeah,
Click,
stop,
click.
stop, man. It's so annoying.
What about the poor
Okay.
keys? Have you ever thought about the poor keys?
Fuck them.
When I type like this.
No! I mean, screw my ears. What about the keys?
The keys will survive. This is chunky HP laptop.
Max.
It's built like a ladder.
Oh, so these are built-in keyboards.
No.
Oh, they're not.
It's external and it feels like a typewriter.
Oh my god. Just leave the poor keyboard alone, man.
The keyboard isn't poor, my fingers are poor.
Uh,
It's the keyboard which makes me do this.
No, I don't care about your fingers. What about the keyboard?
Keyboard is fine. Like I said, it's built like a ladder.
I don't think he knows what the ladder.
That's a good point.
Lada? Are you talking about the, well...
The car,
Which one
the
are you
ladder.
Yeah, I know about it.
Ah, okay.
You know what they're like?
Knowledge, okay. Yes, I know what they are. I know what they look like too.
But do you know how they are built? How they are inside?
I think, yeah, I think I've seen one from the inside. Don't question my knowledge again.
Basically, it's sort of like a tank made of cookie boxes with a scooter engine inside.
Yeah, I know what they are. Yeah. Okay, go ahead with your keyboard genocide.
No, don't.
I mean, he said it's built like a ladder. Go ahead. How many keyboards do you have? Just a curious question.
Well, they steadily reduce, right?
Oh.
The numbers.
That sounds
Not actually from banging, but from breadcrumb.
You eat with your keyboards nearby?
Yeah.
Oh.
They usually last about 4 years, and then they're filled up with breadcrumbs, and then I put them aside, and then a year later I will take them apart and take out all the breadcrumbs, and then to work again.
Burn them.
No, remove the breadcrumb.
Fucking burn them.
The breadcrumb? Or the key?
To be honest, I've done a crime before, you know. I had
Only one.
a laptop, you know. Hey. I had a laptop, and the keyboard.
Yes, that in itself is indeed a
resistant.
crime.
Yeah. God damn it. Leave me alone. Let me continue. So the keyboard wasn't spill resistant, so I had a marmalade sandwich, and it dripped into the keyboard. So yeah, it was lovely. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Sticky, destroyed keyboard. You know, when I press on one key, it types two characters that are completely different from what the key even shows. Isn't that lovely?
Reassign your key.
Well, I mean, I've had really strange encounters with keyboards. Sometimes I type really fast that the keys, you know, they start to break.
They fly out.
Sometimes I do too.
Oh,
Would you like
so
me to demonstrate?
No, please.
I mean, you said it's built like a ladder, so it should withstand.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes I go fast with my ladder.
oh god.
That's a ladder at high speed. You can hear the cylinder.
Yeah,
Keyboard.
Huh?
oh god. This is gonna be a lovely morning.
I have a typewriter too.
Oh, you do have a typewriter.
How do I change my status again? Discord.
Bottom left. Click on your profile. Next to your name and tag.
Thank you.
And then you have online, idle, do not disturb, invisible, and underneath that you can set a custom state.
I saw a talk today about a new JavaScript API, which handles dual displays, but they have to be symmetrical. They cannot be heterogeneous.
Jamson, any ideas or no with the thing?
What? What?
Oh no, did I get killed? Oh my god.
Yes, consult the Jedi. Consult the council.
Well, I think your first step is to sort the sequence S.
What do you mean by that?
Fair as veg.
If you don't
It's
sort,
treason,
you
then.
don't start by
It's
sorting the
treason.
sequence S.
Oven, just shut up a second. Sorry.
If you don't start by sorting the sequence S, then you're going to be spending a lot more time on doing the other stuff.
Oh my god, I didn't sort sequence that. Yeah, but I don't need to sort sequence S because it's iterative, right? Because I'm doing a for loop from A is equal to 1 to A is less than N. So like
If you don't start by sorting it, you're going to have to deal with the square matrix.
okay, I get what you mean, but sequence S only exists in my for loop. I don't actually explicitly define sequence S. I don't iterate on a list as such. Do you see what I mean, or is that the wrong way of thinking about this? I might just go watch the wizard lectures.
Sorry, Aurora, you might be having some difficulty following this.
Yeah, I'm just translating every second. Not second, but.
Sorry, headphones go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What were we even talking about? So I don't even know what I mean.
I miscalculated and I have to start with school again now.
Goodbye.
Sorry, Aurora. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so you're saying I want to generate a list from effectively 1 to n as my sequence S. Sort that list. Hold on a second. Is this list going to look like A and B? It's just literally going to look like 1 to n, where n is the first input, where n's the formal parameter. God, I need another coffee. The input is not S, unfortunately, Jamson. The input is N and K. N would define the top of the list, yes. So it would be, if you wanted to generate a list, it would be 1 to n. And where K would be the where your max would not be greater than K. So your max would be less than K effectively. And whether you would return max. Yeah, sorry. We'll stop this conversation shortly. Calm Conqueror. Thank you. Yeah, okay, but function, but Q never gets passed. So like, in reality, the input I'm receiving is exactly what you see uh, in test cases. So, for example, one of the inputs I'd receive is like, so the formal parameters would be n equals 5, n equals 8, k equals 5. Uh, in other words, Q is never passed. That's correct, yes. Where like line number 1 isn't ever passed to your function. However, um, the index 0 is as n, and index 1, if you imagine the columns on a CSV, are passed to the function. I know fundamentally it works because I'm passing the sample tests, and then I'm passing 3 out of 9 test cases. So there's something I'm not accounting for here. The holographic principle, what's that? I don't get what that means in relation to this data file, though. I mean, I think fundamentally I get it as a concept, but or maybe I don't get it as a concept, therefore I don't get what it means. I need to make a cup of coffee. I'm slowly dying out. I'll be back shortly.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Not bad.
You're working on a Python program? Are you working on a Python program?